I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, altering is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers, slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier, swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures, this is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies, do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally, superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly, even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. And next to me, this is Canelo Alvarez from Mexico. Last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how this one plays out. Up against them is Unbreakable from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Right. You can hear every murmur.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. A swing and a miss with that jab. He misses with that jab. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You can't...
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Just missed with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good counter punching. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The win-loss record right now for this fighter is about average, but if you want to make it in this industry, you've got to start winning more consistently. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab can't find a home. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Time for the fifth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He These two fighters are made for one another. Lucky that hook didn't score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Straight right just misses. Just missing with the uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Cue up the replay machine.